I like it. I'm looking it up on Twitter right now. People are tagging it. A lot of the memeability comes with just like the random communities that come up with their own funny stuff, right? And that's what really goes viral. And you saw that with Pepe for sure. I mean, Pepe even without the token was getting memed left and right. And I'm seeing some similar stuff from Brett. So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of WagmiTV. We got a fun one here today. We all love meme coins, and right now it's base season. Base, of course, Coinbase's L2 is really popping off, doubled in TVL over the last month or so, has got a lot of traction on crypto Twitter, and right now on base, it's meme season, plain and simple. So today we got a fun one for you. We're going to take you through three of kind of our top meme coins, the ones we're watching in the base ecosystem. We're going to go through the memeability of the token itself, and then we're going to go through, of course, the technical analysis, the charts, and show you what's good. As always, not financial advice. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only. And with that being said, let's go into it. See ya. Kick us off with the first token here.
Yeah, so the first token is going to be DEGEN, and we're going to cruise over to the website just to check out their kind of forward-facing, customer-facing presence and the kind of the memeability of this. I will say, out of all of the tokens that we're covering today, this seems to be the most legitimate. And I know Soham probably has more to talk on this. I know you have a good understanding of how the DEGEN token is involved in actually tipping people for Web3 social and for content. But it actually seems, out of all these meme coins, it seems like it actually has utility as opposed to the others, which are going to be, as you're going to see, straight up memes. But I think so if you want to provide a little insight into what DEGEN actually does and why this website is kind of less memey, I think that would be helpful as well.
Yeah, definitely. So what's interesting about DGen is just the name of it itself is the meme, right? It's just the fact that it's called DGen as a token, it just automatically just like puts it in the meme coin category. What's interesting is, as you mentioned, if you look under the hood, it actually has some legitimate utility here. So for those who are unfamiliar, the Farcaster ecosystem is basically like a social-fi ecosystem on base. And so basically like there's like a decentralized Twitter account that you can kind of create. And on that, you actually tip using the DGen token. I think they have a lot more utility. Of course, you've got airdrops and bounties, and this L3 EVM compatible L3 coming soon. So lots of utility still to come. But the core memeability aspect of it really comes from the name DGen, right? It attracts just kind of the degenerate audience. And so, yeah, kind of an interesting blend of memeability and also like kind of social fi presence. So if you're looking to kind of take that sort of bet, it's the token for you. And as we're about to see when we pull up the chart, the token has gone absolutely parabolic here. So lots of exciting stuff going on.
Yeah, and with all of these coins that we're going to go through, they're all pretty new. So we're going to really just go through the 4-hour chart, see what we're seeing from a trend line perspective. So these yellow lines are all trend lines. They essentially get touched by different peaks or troughs on each of these charts. So it's really interesting. If we focus on this middle yellow trend line, you see it came from this top, it came up here, touched it again, rejected, touched again, rejected, and then it finally broke through just on Sunday. So again, 4-hour chart. So each of these candles are 4 hours. We see it move up here, and it's kind of hovering in this area. We do have this top trend line that came from this low back to that same high, and then got touched here Monday morning. So we saw it touch here. So that's our new kind of target here. So we're kind of playing within this range at this time. And so really what we'd like to see is this to kind of come back down here, retest this trend line that it broke out on so that it can go back up here, eventually retest this and hopefully send higher. What we would want to make sure is that it doesn't drop below this trend line, showing that we're going obviously upwards. So in an ideal scenario, we'd be able to kind of have this point of confluence right here. We'd drop a little bit, kind of hit this point here at, I guess it's 015, sometime around Wednesday. And then we could really see this thing fire up here, retest potentially this upwards trend line. And then we're in really price discovery after that, guys. I mean, this thing could really, really send if we get above that. So that's kind of what I'm seeing on the charts.
There we have it. Lots of memeability, pumponomics, you name it. DGen's got it. Also, potentially some fundamentals, which is like rare to see in the meme coin space. So that's token number one, DGen token. And token number two, what do we got for token number two, Sia? What are we cooking up here?
We are cooking up BALLZ, and the official that's the ticker BALLZ. But the the official name is Wolf with Balls. And I'll say, out of the three that we're covering today, this is probably the most like absurd and clearly joking one that they probably spent like, I don't know, 10 minutes on the website in total, and we'll see. But it also goes with their brand, right? They're supposed to be the ugliest meme coin website out there, and for some reason, this tends to go over pretty well with communities like the crypto community. When you intentionally call out that you're going to be ugly and it's going to be a waste of time to even be on the website, for some reason it attracts more people to the project. But you can see a lot of comedy here, right? Touch my balls to claim. We have a lot of wacky kind of terrible low res video pictures here. With the classic picture for them is a wolf face coming out of a crotch of boxer briefs. That's kind of their thing. And you're going to see down here as well, we got a wolf howling at that boxer brief picture. But yeah, it's clearly, clearly a ridiculous meme. And so memeability on this pretty high. But again, it's clearly a joke. So obviously when it dumps, it's going to dump hard.
Definitely some hints of dog with hat in here, especially the comparisons to some other assets like gold and USD and all this type of stuff. It's hilarious.
Unreal. Ev, what's your rapid reaction?
Are they selling merch anytime soon? It seems like that's the other product that they got here. Is just they're competing with Hanes next.
The ladies will love it, man. The ladies will love it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, this is just crazy. It looks like a bad slot machine, and I'm ready to throw some money in just to see if I catch a winner. So, yeah, it's a nice try at a meme coin. It's one that'll definitely kick off the season, but hopefully we'll see a few better ones on the base ecosystem coming up.
Unreal. So Mata, what is the chart looking like here?
What's
the BALLZ chart looking like?
Let's look at balls on the chart. I did some different colors for the trend line just so we don't get confused on this. So again, 4-hour chart, really new coin. What we're gonna really be looking at is, again, to not get below this upward trend line that we have here from its all-time low, moving through some of this pattern here as well. So we don't want to see it go below that. So that's the danger zone. Right now, we're kind of in between this orange and yellow trend line. This yellow trend line obviously had the all-time low, came back, touched it here, was kind of dancing around, tried to get back above after breaking below it. Couldn't quite do that, so it's been ranging here, and now it's retesting those areas. So what we want to see is this to actually break above this trend line and close and really stand on top of this yellow trend line. Then what you're going to obviously see is a retest of that all-time high, which is about 58%, 59% from here, which is exciting to see. If it can break through that, though, let's zoom out on this. Where could we actually be going with BALLZ? From here, we could be looking at 250% or so if it does that in the next day or 2 days. So pretty crazy to think about. If you're really looking for some crazy upside, really start tracking that trend line. Hopefully it can break above that all-time high. But obviously that's the bullish case. Definitely be prepared for it to come back down and retest some of these, especially with this rejection here recently. So that's another 30% down. So worst case, comes down here. If it breaks below that, definitely in a little bit of danger.
We're going to zero then. As we said at first, no investment advice here. You could lose all your money with these plays, so definitely be careful and size accordingly. Now for number three, we went through DGen, we went through BALLZ. Now we got a third one. Garcia, which one? What's the third one?
We have a third, and we're rounding it out strong. I think that this is potentially the memeiest and most well put together meme coin. If we're talking about true memes, out of the entire list, and we're talking about Brett, and we're kicking it off strong because the actual URL is based Brett, because it's on the base network, and obviously because Brett, it's the meme Brett. But love straight out the gate, love the URL. It's actually based on an actual comic series called The Boys Club, where Brett is actually Pepe's best friend. So we have some, bullish kind of sentiment there, being adjacent to Pepe, which is one of the most, one of the best performing memes so far this year. But what you're going to notice is the artwork is really well put together. The GIFs are really well put together. They're straight up comparing it to Pepe. And they're trying to kind of gain some of that legitimacy from the Pepe token. And obviously we got some Chad memery going on here. It's always great. And they have clear ways to actually buy it as well, clear call to actions to buy. And then kind of given a little bit of their, I'd put utilities in a quotation marks. I don't know if these are real utilities, but at the same time, really, really well put together website, great artwork, and shows some promise in how they put it together. Any thoughts?
Yeah, this one could really go.
I'm feeling this one. Yeah, I like this. There's a good story here. Like, it's not really hopping on another trend like maybe a wolf with balls like would be doing. It's kind of got its own wave. Yeah, what do you think, Zoe?
I like it. I'm looking it up on Twitter right now. People are tagging it. A lot of the memeability comes with just like the random communities that come up with their own funny stuff, right? And that's what really goes viral. And you saw that with Pepe for sure. Pepe, even without the token, was getting memed left and right. And I'm seeing some similar stuff from Brett. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I don't know. I'm a fan, though. I'm a fan.
Yeah,
what do you?
I like it, right? It's tied to Pepe, one of the best performing meme coins we've seen this year, which is incredible. You've got photos of, Brett and Pepe smoking weed together. Like, I think it has the memeability. It has the structure, right? The art's like funny, but like it's well put together. So, it could do really well. But if we go and check out the chart again, 4-hour chart, same sort of scenario. We don't want to get below this lower trend line, right? We want to make sure we stay above that. We have this resistance that we've kind of bumped up against a couple times. It's wicked above it a few times, but it's never been able to close above that. We're seeing kind of some wicks do that as well here in the last couple of hours. So that's what we'll be watching. Of course, if it can't get above that, we're probably looking at it coming back down towards this orange trend line. But if it can, we could be looking at a pretty solid gain. At least we'll have price discovery. But of course, from here, we could be looking at 120 or so percent, 130%, etc. So definitely some upside on that. Should it be able to break above this resistance zone that it has, there'll be a little bit of resistance here with its kind of local all-time high. But if it gets above that and it starts doing well, it's tied to Pepe. I don't see why it can't ring the same way. So
yeah, I guess we're still looking for our first L2 meme coin, right? Like, we really haven't had one across Arbitrum, Optimism, Base. Is that right, Zoe?
Yeah, nothing that really stands out. Like, there definitely were, I think, a couple on Arbitrum like last year or something like that, but nothing that like really stands out. You're right. So they're all fighting for that spot. So we'll see. Hopefully one of them at least achieves it, and Brett could be that one. I think it's got some serious potential. Yeah, guys. Well, that's it. Let us know. This is kind of like a goofier video that we did, but we're all kind of into memes. At least with a small portion of our portfolio, you can obviously get crazy gains. So that's why we kind of do that with like really small sizing and stuff. But if you guys are interested in us making more of these kind of meme coin videos, we did a couple on like Bonk and stuff earlier in the year. Definitely like, comment, subscribe down below. Let us know what memes you want us to cover. And yeah, we look forward to hearing from you guys. And until next time, we'll see you on WagmiTV.